Ethan Suplee's tribute to his late Remember the Titans costar Hayden Panettiere has revealed something far more personal than a Hollywood memory. The actor revisited one of the darkest nights of his own life and the addiction he was battling at the time. In an essay published Monday, August 17th on his Substack page, Suplee 50 looked back on the film's September 23, 2000 premiere at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Panettiere was only 10 years old when she appeared in the movie, but Suplee remembered her as a source of unexpected comfort that night. September 23, 2000 was the night of the Remember the Titans premiere at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Suplee 50 wrote in an essay shared via his Substack page on Monday, August 17th. On the red carpet, Hayden Panettiere, the 10-year-old girl from the movie, ran up to me, leapt into my arms, and gave me a big hug. Holding her, I was lighter. Some of her energy and innocence washed over me, and for a moment, my smile was genuine. Then came a stark contrast to that brief moment of happiness. Suplee added, I went from the press line to the bathroom and smoked heroin. He recalled using heroin in the bathroom while the premiere continued around him. Yet, when he encountered Panettiere again as the evening came to an end, that same brief connection brought him another moment of relief. I saw Hayden one last time as we made our way out of the stadium. Once again, she leapt into my arms, and once again I felt some relief, he wrote. I didn't die of an accidental overdose that night, but I went to bed believing I wouldn't wake up, and that didn't seem so bad. Better than whatever a new day offered. More than 25 years later, Suplee's memories of that night carried a different weight as he mourned Panettiere's death. He also referenced the death of another Remember the Titans actor, Harold Pruitt, who died from an accidental drug overdose in February 2002 at the age of 32. I feel a tremendous sense of loss today. I don't know what they were going through at the end. I only know that for them, the battle is over. And I'm sad, he wrote. The miracle of my life wasn't just asking for help. It was finding the courage to accept it, something that seemed impossible. That reflection puts Suplee's tribute in a deeply personal context. His essay was not simply about losing a former costar. It was also an account of surviving a period when he believed he might not live to see another morning. Remember the Titans, released in 2000 and based on a true story, centered on Coach Herman Boone, played by Denzel Washington, as he worked to integrate the football team at T.C. Williams High School in Alexandria, Virginia, in 1971. Suplee portrayed Louis Lastic, one of the players on the team. Panettiere played Cheryl Yost, the daughter of assistant coach Bill Yost, portrayed by Will Patton. The cast also included Ryan Hurst, Wood Harris, Donald Faison, Kate Bosworth, and Ryan Gosling. Panettiere died at 36 with her father, Skip Panettiere, confirming her death to us on Sunday, August 16th. It is with profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her and to the millions who watched her on screen, he said in a statement. We ask for privacy as our family takes time to process this unimaginable loss. Authorities in Greenville, South Carolina, subsequently provided additional details about the circumstances surrounding her death. On Monday, officials said officers had responded to a report of an unresponsive female at a residence. Hayden was later identified, and authorities said there had also been a possible drug overdose. The actress had struggled with drug and alcohol addiction for years before her death. The case is under investigation by the Greenville Police Department in conjunction with the Greenville County Coroner's Office, authorities said in a statement. The preliminary investigation has not indicated any signs of foul play or suspicious circumstances. An acquaintance of Miss Panettiere placed the 911 call. An autopsy did not find evidence of trauma contributing to her death. However, the final cause and manner of death had not yet been determined. The Greenville County Coroner's Office confirmed that no signs of trauma were discovered that would have contributed to the death, while stating that the cause and manner of Panettiere's death remain pending further investigation and the completion of additional studies. According to the coroner's office, the emergency response began after a 911 call reporting a cardiac arrest. On August 16, 2026, at approximately 1:51 p.m., a 911 call was received regarding a reported cardiac arrest, the coroner's office said in a statement. First responders and emergency medical services arrived on scene and located a female in cardiac arrest. EMS personnel initiated advanced cardiac life support measures. However, resuscitation efforts were unsuccessful, and the individual was pronounced deceased at 2:32 p.m. The statement concluded, "This investigation remains active and ongoing." No further details are available for release at this time. For Suplee, Panettiere's death also reopened a memory from a night when he was struggling to survive his own addiction. His account draws a painful line between two actors who shared a beloved movie, two lives touched by substance abuse, and the very different paths their stories ultimately took. If you or someone you know is struggling with substance abuse, contact the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, SAMHSA, National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP 4357.